Hello everyone, welcome back to JDCodebase. This is the web development series. If you are learning the JavaScript, then one thing is guaranteed, error will really come. And honestly, errors are not bad, they are actually your best teacher. And in this video, we will learn why error happens, how to handle them properly, and how real developer debug problems using the browser tools. So don't worry, if you are a beginner, I will explain everything slowly with the real example and we will write code together. Also, PPT and code links are available in the video description. So let's get started. Now, in this video, you will learn what errors are in JavaScript, different types of error, how try-catch block work, what finally does, how to debug console and browser developer tools, how to write safe JavaScript code, and by the end of this video, you will not be afraid of error anymore. Now, first, let's understand a very basic question: what is an error? An error is a problem that stops the normal code execution. For example, you use a variable that does not exist in the file or in the code. You try to do an invalid operation or your logic is wrong. If errors are not handled properly, they can crash your entire application. That's why JavaScript gives us tools to handle errors safely. Now, in JavaScript, errors are mainly of three types: syntax error, the runtime error, and last one is the logical error. Now let's understand them one by one. Syntax error are mistakes in the code structure. These error are catch before the code runs. Example are like missing the brackets, spelling mistake in the keywords, forgetting codes. Because syntax error are the like JavaScript does not even start executing the code. And next one is the runtime error. Runtime error happen while the program is running. Examples are like accessing a property of undefined, a variable, and calling something that is not a function. So these errors are dangerous because they can crash the app if not handled. Now the last one is the logical error are the trickiest ones. The code runs but there is no error, but the output is wrong. You write a function for the adding the two numbers. Function add a comma b and return a plus b, simple. But in place of addition, you write the multiply operator by mistake. So when you run the code, you give the 4 and 2, you will get 8, but expected output is the 6. That is called the logical error. Because JavaScript will not warn you about logical error. You have to find them yourself by debugging. Now, introduction to try-catch block. To handle runtime errors safely, JavaScript gives us the try-catch. Try-catch prevents the application from crashing. So structure is very simple. Try block is for the risky code and catch block is for the handle error. Now let's understand with the real code. So let's move to VS Code and write a try catch block. Inside the try, just write let result equal to x plus 10 and console this result just normal as try catch block and console.log something went wrong. Now wait a second, I will increase this size. Yes, now if you see here the result here, x is not defined, means inside the try we wrote the risky code here, means x is not defined. So an error will occur here, and instead of crashing, JavaScript move to the catch block, means something went wrong. Let me run this code, not 21. I get the something went wrong, so the program continues run. If I write this in the normal, means outside of this block, I will get the reference error x is not defined. That's why we have tried in the try catch block to this is graceful error handling basically. Now try catch working. So the flow is the try run first, and if error happens, then catch runs, and program does not stop for this. Now common use cases are like API calls, JSON parsing, user input validation. Now the error object. When an error occurs, catch receive an error object. the object contains useful information like message, name, stack. So let's see them in the code. Let me clear this first. So if you see here, when I run the code, I get something went wrong, but what is in this error? The error here, this, let's see. I get the something went wrong here from this, and from the console 5 I get the reference error, access not defined, and a multiple line of code means the words character string. But inside this I have a error dot message. Now let's see. If you see the magic, it just a error dot message say access not defined. So here the JavaScript throw an error, and error dot message tell us what exactly went wrong, mean the main object of the main point of the error. So this is very useful, very helpful while debugging. Next one is the finally block. The finally block always run. I mean, so used for the stopping the loader, closing the connection means reset the US state and clean up the work. So let's see in the, like here the error comes, I know. Now inside is just write a finally and console.log. This will always run. Now let's run. So this will always run. If I even define this x equal to 10, still I get that this will always run, because the finally runs in every case, whether the error is come or not, no matter. Very useful in real application. Now throwing the custom error, we can also create our own error, like this is useful for validation basically. Like I am writing a function check age, and it's take the value age as the value, and if age is smaller than 18, then it's a throw new error, and error is the you must be 18 or older. Just a one line, just as the keyword is like throw new error, and your message here you must be you must be 18 or older. And now return the in last return access granted. So as the normal check page the function. Now let's try the use the try catch block for handling the error. I am calling this function check age, and give the age here for 15-bit. Make it in console.log, and inside the catch block just state console.log error.message. Now let's try to run this code. I will get you must be 18 or older. If I write here console.log error, means I get this will run, means let me comment this and clear this. Now let's run. So here I get the error you must be 18 or older as this, and this error stack, and in the error.message I get you must be 18 or older. And if I give here let's say 25, I get access granted as the, so we manually throw an error basically. This gives the clear and meaningful message, and very common in the real projects. Now console debugging tools. Console is your best friend in the web development, in the full stack development using the JavaScript or in the MERN Stack. So important methods are like console.log to show values, to check the values, console.log error for the showing the errors, console.log console.warn for the warnings, console.table to view data clearly. Now some to reduce the error, some safety tips like always validate the user input, means in the front end and in the back end, both sides, and check for the undefined or null values, and use the default values also where applicable, and handle possible failures. Safe code is the fewer bugs. Now some real world debugging tools. Some practical tips like read the error message carefully. Like here, if you read this uh, error stack, what is the error message, you must wait in a word. In this means every error stack gives the meaningful message, but you have to able to read this and solve one bug at a time, not take all the code. And don't panic, the error comes. And practice debugging daily. So debugging skill comes with the practice, not with the just learning or watching the videos. So let's quickly recap. Errors are normal. Try catch, prevent the crashes, and console and developer tools are powerful. And safe code reduces the bugs. So errors are not your enemy; they are your teacher. So thank you for so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, like the video, subscribe to JDCodebase and share with your friends. PPT and code links are available in the description. In the next video, we will go deeper into JavaScript concept. I will see you in the next video.